filter here, I like to use Mobil 1. Never had any issues with it. I don't lose any oil over time. Still works good for me. And 5W30, and I get the high mileage. So all you'll need is your 17 mil. And what's really nice about these cars is that you don't even have to jack them up. You can literally just go under here. I'll grab this. This will be really helpful in a second. I'll show you how. It'll come under here. And the bolt is right there for the oil pan. So you shouldn't need too much pressure on that to get the bolt off, and I'm pretty sure I had it backwards. So, yep, I did. And just like that. You can go by hand, use that until you can't do it, and then once you get it hand loose, you can go ahead and drain it. And I'll clean up, and I'll catch you guys when I do the oil filter, which is also right there, just past the headers. And once your oil comes to a slow drip or not dripping anymore, you can take your socket with the oil filter wrench removal tool, put it on there, come under the car, and you don't really need a whole lot of pressure to remove the filter, but over time the car heats up and stuff, and the filter might be a little bit too tight on there, so a couple rotations doesn't hurt. But again, once you have the filter loose by hand, oops, you can just come under here and spin it around, and the rest of the oil will come out. And that's just my personal preference on the way that I like to do it. Either way, you're still getting all the oil out of the car. And I'll wait a few more minutes since I'm on a level surface, and just gonna let this oil drain out. And now that our oil has come to a slow drip, I'll go ahead and start cleaning up the surface and get ready to put our oil pan bolt back in with the gasket, as well as putting the new oil filter on. So just a slow drip up there, not too worried about it. Done this a few times now with my car, so I usually know when it's pretty empty and ready to go. So all we're gonna do is just dip the oil pan bolt back into the oil just to get it threaded up along with the gasket. And we're gonna just put that back in there, and I'm gonna tighten it hand tight until I can't any further, which is right there. I'm gonna wipe it down, and we're gonna do the same with the oil filter, a new one here. And I meant to use this cup to keep the oil from getting on me on that other one, but oh well, forgot to. And we're just gonna put this right back up onto the oil filter after I dab my finger in some of the oil, just to get it, you know, ready to go. And again, this is personal preference. People have done it, they've got their own way of doing it, but this is just how I do it, and it's always worked for me. So, and we got it like that. Clean the hand off, and as you can see, it's gonna go right up there. Oops. And we're just gonna spin this on till it's a little bit past hand tight, because again, your car is gonna heat up, and the oil filter and stuff, it's gonna heat up and expand. So yeah, got that on there, and now we're gonna fill it up. These Imprezas take 4.2 quarts of oil, and I have just about 4.2 quarts of oil in here. So not gonna be hard at all to measure this out. Well, my engine light ended up dying, so I had to go and grab the other light. But now all I'm gonna do is add the oil into the engine. That's 4.2 quarts of oil. So the only thing after this that I'm gonna do, and I probably won't show it, is just gonna let the car idle for about 5 minutes, get everything up to operating temperatures, check the hot level of the engine oil, and then when it cools down, I'll check the cool level of the oil, just to make sure everything's good, no leaks, and that'll be it.